In this video, we're going to talk about one of the cryptocurrencies that's been growing a lot, had a significant drop, which is Arbitrum. But before we get into Arbitrum, let's take a look at how the crypto market is doing on the day I'm recording this video. CRO up 40%, AAV 15%, MoFo 11.7%, OQB 36.7%. I have videos here on the channel talking about all these cryptocurrencies and they're going up a lot. There are some here, but the vast majority are down. But let's talk about Arbitrum. Notice that on the day I'm recording this video, Arbitrum is worth 52 cents of a dollar, 52 and some change, ranked number 39 among the major cryptocurrencies. It has already moved up a spot and has a market capitalization of $2.8 billion. That's a lot of money. When you look at the trading volume over the last 24 hours, it's $625 million. And take a look at Arbitrum's situation over the past year. On the day I'm recording this video, it's down 3.8%, but it's recovering this week, up 6% and up 17% for the month. However, if you look at the whole year, Arbitrum has been struggling a lot. Let's dive a little deeper into Arbitrum and see whether it's worth having Arbitrum in your portfolio or not. I'm here on Arbitrum's official website. You can see that Arbitrum says, "Welcome to the future of Ethereum." In other words, it's a layer 2 application that speeds up operations within Ethereum. Basically, it's a layer 2 support for Ethereum that accelerates transactions, reduces costs, and provides significant improvements for all operations on the Ethereum network. Basically, it's something that has promised a lot in recent years, but unfortunately still hasn't delivered returns for investors. When you lay out all the information about Arbitrum, everything it promises, it really does seem worth getting into. There's solid reasoning behind it, but unfortunately that hasn't yet translated into its price. I'm here on the CoinMarketCap website, and as you can see, on the day I'm recording this video, it's still going down. When you look at the entire period here, Arbitrum has already dropped 70%. Its lowest price here, when you look at longer periods like a year, its lowest price was 24 cents, and its highest price was $1.24. The investor who's keeping an eye on Arbitrum sees that it's dropping a lot, buys on the dip, and sells when it goes up, is making money. But the investor who's been holding Arbitrum for the long term is suffering, facing a loss of about 70%. When you look at Arbitrum's lowest price, which actually happened this year, 24 cents, and then you look at its highest price, which was $2.40, in other words, Arbitrum still has a lot of room to grow. It could multiply your profit by 5 times, but that's just to reach its previous peak. Notice that it's 117% above its lowest price and 77% below its highest price. Here, when you look at the community, 78% believe it will go up, that's about 77,000 votes, and 22% believe it will go down. Without a doubt, Arbitrum is an excellent investment for anyone who wants to get in now because it's currently dropping. You should get into cryptocurrency when it's dropping, not when it's already gone up a lot. A lot of people only want to get into Bitcoin when it's close to $130,000. You should get into Bitcoin when it's falling, when it's down, struggling, and a lot of people are leaving. That's the time to get in. So if you're interested in getting into Arbitrum, this is an excellent window of opportunity for you to do so. Notice that all the exchanges are showing Arbitrum as trending up. When the exchanges show an uptrend, it means all their analysts are keeping an eye on Arbitrum. Notice that Crypto.com is the only one rating it as moderate. Crypto.com, by the way, is the exchange I recommend here on the channel. I have a link in the first pinned comment talking about Crypto.com, and if you click my link and open an account, we can both earn up to $30. You can earn up to $30, and I can too for the referral, okay? So Arbitrum, most exchanges are showing it as trending up, and without a doubt, it's an excellent entry opportunity. Here are some news items. Notice that Goldman Sachs is projecting Bitcoin at $470,000. That, without a doubt, is a future that's not so far off, right? Here, you can see that most exchanges are offering yield for Arbitrum. When an exchange offers yield, it means they believe the cryptocurrency will go up in value. So if they believe it's going to rise, they lock it up and give you an annual yield. Here are some unlocks and allocations. Notice that regarding the allocations, they're very well distributed, right? The future team, has 40%, but most of it is well distributed. There's still a lot that's unlocked, so Arbitrum without a doubt could be an excellent investment for you to get into, right? So here are a few more pieces of information. Arbitrum is an Ethereum scaling solution, layer 2, as it's more commonly known, right? And its goal is to improve speed, stability, and cost efficiency on Ethereum. This has already been mentioned, and the website also talks about it. So Arbitrum, which was launched in 2023, is indeed an excellent investment. Notice that when you look at a bit more of the chart here, it started declining right after its launch. It's impressive that it took a hit right after launching. When it reached around the end of 2023 and the beginning of 2024, it had a surge, but up until then, it had been falling. Arbitrum is that kind of cryptocurrency, my friend, where you should get in when it drops and get out when it rises. Made a little profit, get out. Made a profit, got out, wait for it to drop again and buy. It's a trading coin. You're not going to hold Arbitrum for the next 5 or 10 years, okay? Now tell me in the comments, if you have Arbitrum in your portfolio, leave your like, leave your comment. I left a link in the first pinned comment so you can open an account on crypto.com, and that way you can earn $30 and so can I, okay? Thank you and see you next time.